Safe and Quiet Lakes is an all-volunteer, not-for-profit group. We have about 15 lake associations actively supporting us and about another 40 or so who listen to us and take up our material. We work with the leading industry associations like the National Marine Manufacturing Association, Wakeboard and Water Ski Canada, a number of groups like that, Paddle Canada, who are all like-minded in the sense that they want the lakes to be safer and quieter and understand that it's a shared resource. There's all kinds of lake activity going on. We just have to do it all in a way that is respectful of each other.
What we see more now is that the cottagers are getting together collectively and recognizing that excessively noisy boats on the water is becoming more and more of an issue. So every vessel has to have a muffler that's in proper working order. So the exhaust that comes out through the engine has to go through a muffler to reduce the noise. Boats that are running a system which is typically called a silent choice or captain choice option, which allows them to divert the exhaust and bypass the muffler and have the exhaust run straight out through the back of the boat, is in violation of the Canada Shipping Act. They can run that if they are 5 nautical miles away from shore or if their boat is older than January 1st, 1960. There is an exemption due to antique boats.
We're very fortunate to have a firm called Aaron Research, which is one of the most respected public policy research firms in Canada, volunteer to do an email-based public attitude survey. We had an overwhelming response. We had 2,300 responses to the survey. The majority of the respondents cited 3 things that bothered them, and that was noisy boats, wakes caused by whatever source, and boats going too fast, too close to shore. Whether or not you were a new cottager, a young cottager, these were the concerns. It came right across the spectrum. Something like 85% of the people said their number one thing they enjoyed at the cottage was sitting on the dock and listening to nature and the quiet. We talked to both big and small lakes. In many cases, the smaller lakes have more problems because they are small. So you only need 1 or 2 bad boats. We give them the same message. We give them our materials, brochures, a boater's code, same message for big and small.
From an enforcement standpoint, we're going to be doing more inspections of high-performance boats to ensure that they are complying with the Canada Shipping Act and the regulations as they're written. But our primary goal at this point is to try and educate the owners of the boats that they have to be aware that noisy boats are causing a problem more and more on the lakes, and that they have to be aware that it's causing people not to be able to enjoy their cottage on the water. You know, the Safe and Quiet Lakes Association is working with the police to try and educate people to try and minimize the effect that noisy boats are having on the lakes.